Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have another beer from Grist Brewing Company out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This beer is called Kaboom Candy, or that's actually the series of the beers. And this one, you can see, is Blackberry and Dragon Fruit. So this is it says fruited sour, but it's basically a fruited Kettle sour series. They're all called Kaboom Candy. They have an imperial one called Kapow Candy, but this one's just a regular one. It's 4.5 ABV. So I will say these have been pretty hit or miss for me. I've liked a couple of them a good bit, and other ones not so much. But you know, with these fruited kettle sours, you pretty much know what you're going to get, and a lot of the time it just has to do with the fruit combination, whether it's worth buying or not. But so as you can see, it pours a pretty nice dark pink to almost a purple color with and that's dragon fruit, always has that, with slightly less than 1 finger's worth of white head. Or I don't know why I said white. That's pretty pink. So I know generally dragon fruit doesn't necessarily have like a really strong aroma. This is blackberry, I said, right? Yeah. So that's what I thought I was picking up. There's definitely a pretty strong blackberry aroma, but I'm not really getting any dragon fruit. But dragon fruit is absolutely driving the color of this beer. Well, I guess blackberry would have the same color too. Man, this one is definitely, and I think it's from the blackberry, because blackberries are generally pretty tart, like raspberries. But this is pretty tart. It really is. It's not like burning the back of my throat sour, but it just like in the front of the tongue just makes your lips pucker a little bit. This one seems a little cleaner than some of the other ones I've had, and I will say that I'm a sucker for blackberry. It's my favorite fruit in general, and definitely my favorite like berry to put in beer. I love blackberries. I'm still really not getting any dragon fruit in the taste, but that's fine by me. It does, in every one of theirs, like, that's the one thing. If you want something that tastes like straight fruit and not like beer at all, you're not going to really want this. Even though it looks like super juicy, you get the blackberry up front and it's tart, but it does have, on the back end, have a pretty standard, like, grainy wheat beer type character, which I have no problem with that at all. You know, it still has a pretty nice front end of fresh fruit, so I think they did this one pretty well. Like I said, it might just be because I'm a sucker for blackberries, but I do really like this one. This is definitely my favorite of all the ones that I've had, for sure. Probably, again, because of the fruit, but it is what it is. So I don't know what this cost. A good friend of mine who I've been swapping beers with every time I go to Pittsburgh, he grabbed this for me, as I'm sure you can tell, because I have done a lot of Pittsburgh reviews on this channel. So thanks to him for getting me this, because I do really like this one. But again, it's not super complex, which is a good thing. It's just a really nice, simple, easy drinking, fruit forward, but still tastes like beer. Back on, like I said, I didn't know what this cost, but I'm guessing it was probably like in the 14 to 16 range, like most of their stuff, which is pretty reasonable. I would definitely buy this again. I would say it's definitely on the upper echelon of different kettle sours I've had. It's not quite to the, I mean, I'm not going to, I can't compare it to the Fawn stuff, because those are saisons, they're different, they're not really soured. But I would say it's like it's not quite as good as the Resident Culture Kettle Sours, but I would say it's up there with like the Dancing Gnome one. So I think that's all I got in this one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.